I'm sorry to hear that, but I still wanted to hang out anyway, so I'm glad that you still showed up, and I'm very proud of you for getting all the way over here. But, I've been preparing a little bit of a nest, in hopes that it might help you feel better, and until you get all settled in, I can just take care of you, make sure you feel okay. Does that sound okay? Okay. Well, I have a few things in case you need them. I know that it's been starting to get a little drier as the seasons change, so I have a little bit of lotion, and I highly recommend it. It's very calming. It's lavender and like mint and cream. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. But I'll give this to you. There you go. And I also wanted to make sure before anything else that you brought a comfort toy. I have my pink here, and I have loads of options behind you to choose from if you don't have one, so feel free to grab one if you don't have a comfort item with you. I have my pink, my pink, my pink, my pink, who I love so dearly. And I don't know whether or not you have a cycle, but I did bring up a pad and a tampon just in case. So if that's part of why you're feeling crummy, you can feel free to just have at these. And then I also knew that sometimes my rambles can get boring, and you'd rather be doing anything else than listen to me. You are more than welcome to say, hey, I'm tuning you out. Don't shut up, but I'm tuning you out. I will not be offended. I brought my DS loaded with Namco Museum, in case you decided that you wanted to play this instead of talking or listening to me. But yeah, I have Namco Museum loaded up on here for you, because that one has my favorite games like Dig Dug. So, here's this. There you go. And that's everything that I have in this bag, but isn't it so cute? My friend got it for me at a fair a few years ago. My Kuromi, 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 Kuromi. Kuromi, 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 Kuromi. I love her. But, you haven't even settled in yet. Do you want me to, like, help you breathe for a second? Like, I'm not a breathing exercises guy, but I can, like, you know, like, come on. We'll just try, Okay. You don't have to breathe with me, but let's just both focus on taking deep breaths. It can be nice to slow down and take a breath. I know that brain yes, I will probably put it in new videos. I know that you like keeping up with what I make, which is really sweet of you. Honestly, a good amount of my friends have started listening to it. Like, my gay dads. I recently sent them the link to my channel, and I sent them my Barbie tour video, and they thought it was so funny, and they had a great time watching it. They played it on their television in their bedroom. But yeah, my gay dads watched my ASMR. Are you still having an okay time? Like, are you starting to chill out maybe a little bit? It's okay if you're not. It's okay to not be feeling your best or being able to put your best foot forward all the time. Like, it matters, of course, that you're trying, but what matters even more is that you are okay. Like, you have to put on your own mask before you put on someone else's, right? So, I hope that you've been keeping up with, like, little self-care things, like what's the last time you drank water, washed your hair, washed your face, brushed your teeth, had a snack. Something that a lot of people with autism struggle with is the portions at which we need certain things, like for food and nutrition and stuff. If you don't know this already, people with autism are more likely to have connective tissue problems, which I have both of, and it's really important to get a good amount of fat with your carbs. So if you've ever been the person who's been told, oh, you want any bread with your butter, or anything like that, like, make sure that when you are eating the carbs that you feel are necessary. Like, if the only thing that gets you through the beginning of your day is like a granola bar or a pancake or something, make sure you're putting butter on it, or make sure that you're having something fatty on the side. It's important to get the same amount because otherwise our bodies don't like to process it. Our tummies just do not agree with this, with the, like, any type of food. I mean, I have a lot of digestive problems, as does one of my gay dads, and so he's been helping me figure out a lot of things. So I often get like a butter croissant with butter on it if I need calories at the start of a day. Excuse me. But in any case, I hope you're watching what you're eating in the good way. I know what it's like to have disordered eating and having bad eating habits. So I just hope that you're putting good things in your body enough. What's most important is that you're eating. What's second most important is how good it is for you. Because if you can't eat anything, if your ARVID or your sensory issues or anything are telling you you can only eat this one thing, if that thing is attainable, I don't care if it's the worst thing for you. I don't care if it's a Big Mac. I don't care if it's a Crunchwrap Supreme. If that is the only thing that you can fathom getting in your body, it could be a pack of little bites. It could be 3 packs of little bites. What is most important is that you are sustaining yourself. Like, I will grab you by your little head, your beautiful little head. Please, 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 please. Please always put good things in your body. And by good things, I mean what you can eat. What you can put in your body is something good for you. Because putting nothing in your body for fear of the thing that you think you can eat being bad for you is worse overall. Like, I would rather you eat only pizza rolls for an entire week than starve yourself and only eat salads when you're able. Like, I would rather an entire week of pizza rolls, if that's all you felt like you could eat, than like barfing up a salad because your body believe her full name is like Daisy May. But this is Daisy. And this is her best friend, Casey. I can't remember what her name was before. But I named her Casey because I always thought that was just like the best friend's name. My cousin had a best friend named Casey. They still are like best friends. So I always thought that Casey was like the best friend name. I love her. I'll go into more detail about her because I love her. She's the only one of the dolls that had dimples, which I thought was really cute because my partner has dimples. And she's got roller skates on. It's like the skate party version. And they all come with all these different accessories. And it made us both really happy as two people who used to collect Barbies and stuff like that. I mean, I still collect Barbies, but I used to play with them. I didn't really have any that I kept out to play with. And yes, I am 23, and yes, I will be 24 in November. But you can't say this isn't freaking adorable. These Barbies are from, I think it's called like Dream Besties line. It's like this cute, different proportion set to normal Barbies. So if you're like looking at these and scared that Barbie changed their whole shtick, no. Normal Barbies are still in stores. This is just like a cute side thing. I love her. I love her so much. I love her little boots and the dress. She's perfect. She's perfect. My partner thinks this one reminds me of them. Right? Reminds them of me, which I think is really sweet. I don't really know how, unless you know why. But really cute, right? I love them. Oh, and she has a little necklace that says her name, which is part of why we were like, we can't change her name. And the other ones that we got, mine, the Monster High doll, I'm not pointing at her, I'm pointing at me. Mine, the Monster High doll, I renamed her Jessie after my 7th grade best friend, Jessica. Shout out her. She was so cool, and her dad always used to try to break my hand, like in a good way. It was so funny. And her family would always make me so much food, and I wasn't allowed to refuse it, and they would just keep giving me more. Wonderful, wonderful family. So I named mine Casey and Jessie, because those were like my two favorite best friend names. And then the other one that my partner has, we named Julie, and she's like purple, and she has like dark hair, and she's so beautiful. I'm sure you'll get to see them all at some point, but these are just the ones I brought up to show you today. I'm sure you can see that I'm getting really excited, and I hope it's rubbing off on you maybe a little bit. because they recently came on a sleepover.